down, and his talk is Never Mind the Bollards. Can you see what he's done? So welcome to Tris.
Thank you very, very much. Before I start, who wants to see a Toastmaster face-off at next Ignite? Yeah. Right, I'm going to attempt to do the impossible here. I'm going to attempt to persuade you to love Bollards, because I love Bollards. They are just the best thing. Look at that. Fucking this is from Newcastle. If it's shouting. Yeah, why, aye, man. Shouting at it, at you, right there. But how can you not appreciate the beauty of a piece of metal, like fermented from the core of... What do you mean this isn't working? Anyone who knows me will know that I quite like my politics. I like to engage in politics. And when I go on holiday, I always like to see what's happening in the politics of wherever we are, which is why I took this photo, obviously. No, of course I fucking didn't. Bollards! Look at them. Fucking gorgeous. I have no idea what's going on with that one. Like, why does that chop your head off? No idea. But this is on a street in Greece, and it's a shopping street, and I disappeared. My wife turned around, and I'd gone. And she was like, where is he? And it's because I'd seen this street, and I wanted to take these photos. Because this is why I love Bollards. You've got cars parking, you've got cars driving, you've got pedestrians feeling safe. And look how beautiful it is. Because Bollards do this. They achieve the magnificence. This is the Grand Place in Lille. Look how wonderful that European streetscape is. A wonderful, typical kind of Grand Place European thing. But there's actually a main road that goes straight through the middle of it. And the reason why it doesn't impact that sense of place, that sense of welcoming, that sense of how you exist in the space, is because bollards keep the road separate from people. They protect people. But at the same time, people are allowed to go through it. It's permeable. The streetscape almost gives way to people. Cars have to slow down. They have to be mindful of people around it. And that's why I think they are magnificent. That is what they deliver. And again, how typically European is that space? If that was Kensington, there'd be cars parked all the fucking way up it, right? This is Cannes in the south of France. Who can? Bollards can, right? So now we move to Shanghai. Note to self, that says Huangpo Municipal Authority, don't get a tattoo. But like even in Shanghai, the bollards will talk at you and tell you when you can cross. Amazing. And another reminder of why, 2 slides to remind you why. This is Newcastle the other morning. Only the magnificence of that surrounding, 7 a.m. Newcastle in the morning, is because Bollards street furniture separates cars and people. It keeps those spaces safe for us, and it allows us to create vistas and invest, whether it's with plantings or trees or whatever. They are what allow us to have beauty in our towns and cities. But we might as well acknowledge the controversy that sometimes happens. Look, Bollard down! Bollard down! Right? And what I love about this, no need to RSVP, simply show up on the day. What do we want? Unsafe streets. When? Well, you don't have to tell us if you're coming. But we've got our own controversy here in Liverpool, right? Do you remember when we fucked up Lark Lane during COVID? Right, Lark Lane, what a load of bollards. Because, as much as I admire the beauty of these plastic dildo-shaped things, and then eventually we tried to get it right, but you've got to admit it still doesn't work. And Lark Lane is a place that is proud of the way it looks. It's proud of the quality of its visual appeal, and we still fucked it up. But there's a lesson to be learned here because, so this is Ivanhoe Road just off the back of Lark Lane. Who here lives on Lark Lane? Okay. But where do the cars go? Unfortunately, they just move to the roads around and they continue to ruin the experience of everyone. I cannot do this presentation without mentioning the paramilitary wing of Bollards, which is the World Bollard Association here, who have a very kind of, militant view of the importance of Bollard. They even do merch. That's how popular they are. And they take particular pleasure in posting videos of BMWs being wrecked by bollards. I don't know. It's particularly BMWs. They're really, really special at that. But we have actually our own. This is the world's most famous bollard. It's here in Liverpool. It's on Slater Street. And I can't show a video clip. Look at the joy on this face, the absolute pleasure. And they match this video to Josh Groban and lift you up. So, but the final point here is that bollards will rise, and when the revolution happens, I know what side of the streetscape and pedestrian-saving permeable fence I'm going to be on. Thanks.